You know what I mean? This starts Thursday night in Boston. I'll say this to you, Mike, real quick, is that in the history of the NBA, no team this literally seeded this low. One team, I think it was Houston. Houston did it as a 6. No team has ever been this, high of a seed as a 5 that has made it to the NBA Finals. They all go and lose. So that is the history of the league says the Mavericks are going to get whacked. They all lose when they go to the final.
Miami last year.
One team's done it.
Yeah. You had Miami last year as an 8. You've had teams in the past. But you're right. Those teams 5 and less, 5 to 8, when they do somehow make it, they don't finish the job for the most part. So that's going to be the very difficult thing for the Mavericks here.
Luka.
That seems to not have Luka. Thursday night is game 1. Now, look, we're going to wait a while for this thing to start, and you're going to wait a while in between games as well. They start June 6th on Thursday. If there's a Game 7, it's June 23rd if it gets this far. So it's going to be over maybe about 2.5 weeks to play 7 games if it went. You got a lot of 2 days off in between games.
They like it that way.
They stretch it out. And there's no more 2-3-2. That ended a few years ago. It's 2-2, 1-1-1, like we're used to in all the other rounds.
It's the way they like it is that people are going to be talking about the NBA Finals from today until it's over. And that's right. Just all there is to it. There's not a day that's going to go by that we're not going to be talking about it on every show on SportsGrid. So get used to it. If you don't like basketball, I highly recommend going on a camping trip to the Grand Canyon and get your tent. And don't bring a phone, and just bring your little barbecue and your cooler and your little glad bag for all your cable that you got to bring off at a mountain. Because if you don't like talking about basketball, you're going to hate it, because that's all we're going to talk about here until it's over. So it's that simple.
For the series, the Celtics are minus 225. The Mavericks are plus 180. That is for the series to win the entire thing. I have already made several Mavericks bets, Scotty, for the series to beat the Celtics. Several.
Well, there's nothing I want more. Let's just leave it at that.
For game number 1.
Boston Celtics worse than anything on earth. I hate them more than I hate your Islanders. At least I respect Bosty. At least I respect Bosty.
Yes.
And I'll give you this. My favorite player of all time, God forbid, was Larry Bird and Dr. J. Watching those two was, to me, better than sex. And I thought I had to watch a guy that I respected so much. His game was so sick that he did everything. And not only that, he was the greatest leader ever. And he would do anything to win. And he was on a team I hate more than any team on earth. There's nothing worse for me than rooting for a guy. I couldn't root for him. I just had to watch him going, this is the greatest player I've ever seen in my life, and I hate him dead. I hate the Celtics dead. And it was awful that he played in Boston. Nothing could be worse in my life ever. And then when I go to the Hall of Fame in Springfield, literally, and I go to his wing, I cry because he was a Celtic. Makes me sick to my stomach that God did that to me. I blame God.
Celtics are 6.5-point favorites in game number 1. The total's 213.5. I also have already put in Mavericks to win game 1 and win the series at plus 500. Let's go. Let's go.
I like the way you think. Let's jump right in with the Mavericks game 1 and the 6 and a hook.
Let's go. Get right involved right out of the gate, baby. Luka, Kyrie, let's do it.
Triple-double Luka proper game 1. Prop.